Happy motherfucking Friday. We are here for a chest day, the best day of the week. All right, so this is the last set. We did 325 for 3 reps. I'm telling you, I'm coming for that 5 reps over 315. I know I can get 5 reps at 315. I did it right before this. But it was a struggle to get that 5, so pushing for 3 felt pretty good. Then we did a little quick pump check mid-workout, and then we moved on to some incline. I decided to do Smith machine as opposed to dumbbell incline. The workout calls for dumbbell incline, but I'm going Smith machine just because I wanted to do Smith machine. It just felt like the day that I wanted to do Smith machine. So I spent a little too much time wrapping my wrists here, but I'm telling you guys, the people were coming out the woodworks at me for wrapping my wrists wrong. So I tried to do it right this time. I still left the loopholes on my thumbs, which supposedly you're not supposed to do. Whatever. But I at least am getting higher up on the wrist. And honestly, some criticism is good. Now, I don't need people to say, God damn it, why is he not wrapping his wrist right? Instructions or something of that nature would actually be a little bit more useful than you just telling me I'm fucking stupid and I'm not wrapping my wrist right. But I will say that the constructive criticism of not wrapping the wrists right and wrapping them correctly has helped, and it has made my lifts feel stronger and more stable. Then we did a Smith machine bench. This one's very slightly angled, so I liked it. And then I also, to kind of change up the movement, I did wide grip. I kind of got my arms out as far as they could on those handles, because I felt like if I did regular bench press, then incline bench press, then that regular bench press again, I wouldn't really feel much. So I widened the grip. Then we went into some dumbbell flies, which, you know, is one of my favorite exercises. I prefer an incline fly, but the program calls for a flat bench fly. So I just decided to follow the program on this one, and we did it. These were hard, man. I'm telling you. My biggest thing is the mind-muscle connection. After I feel like I've strained myself and like really struggled on the downward stretch, squeezing my pecs at the top of the movement is kind of tough for me to think about. I feel like I'm getting better at like squeezing my chest to kind of help lift the weight after I've stretched to the bottom of a fly. But that squeezing the pencil between my pectorals when I get to the top, like that's kind of the mind muscle connection I'm trying to go for. It's hard to like connect that. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. It's very possible it's just me. Then we moved into some flies. This was the lightest set I did of flies because I was feeling actually pretty strong when I was doing these. This was like 100 pounds, but I think I ended at like 205 or something like that for 8 to 10 reps. I don't count the reps. I try to, but I keep kind of a loose count. And it's really more in my head of like, how am I feeling? Am I pushing myself? Have I kind of gotten to failure? Am I close to failure? That kind of thing. And I typically end up doing more than the prescribed reps when doing sets that way. So I kind of prefer to do it that way, where I'm not really thinking about the number. I'm kind of keeping the number loosely in my head, but I'm also really trying to focus on that mind-muscle connection, stretches and contractions of my muscles, which right here you can see I struggled really hard to get that last rep out of the cable crossovers. Then I've been finishing this day. Basically this program's actually the heavy weights that I'm doing for those like more compound movements is supposed to be your first half of your day. Then you're supposed to do your day, then do a second workout in the evening and do these higher rep range hypertrophy workouts. But since I only have a certain amount of time in the day, I'm trying to get it all done at once. And it is difficult, but I've been really loving this burnout because what it calls for is 20 reps of regular bench press, but I actually prefer this like plate press where we just like toss one when we get too tired. And I really like it. It's kind of a good burnout. It gets the heart rate up and it just feels good. It's a little bit of close grip bench. So
it's Friday.
Got to do the pump check, obviously. Feeling good. Felt like the chest was real juicy. So enjoy. It's the weekend. Get your protein, get your rest. Party, do whatever you want to do, get back to it, and let's get back to it next week. Let's get strong, let's get big, let's get shredded. Whatever your goals are, let's do it together. Let's go.
Chest feels strong.
Had to flex the biceps too. They were feeling pretty good from yesterday still. It's Friday. Get out there, get your workouts in if you haven't already. If you have, get your protein, get your rest. Let's party this weekend and get back at it next week.